Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. Last time, holy crud. Talk about a cliffhanger. Apollo! Huh? Oh, sorry. Space now. Well, you know, actually nothing. I mean, something. Maybe not. Okay, out with it. The suspense is giving me an ulcer. Okay. Apollo, goodness. Well, you know the trial today? I was thinking, if you gave it a score, what would you give it? You want me to self-moderate like that? Okay. Guess, I don't know, 2? I'm just as bad as you with the suspense. See, it's so vague. Clearly, Maki avoided a guilty verdict, which is something. We can't say I'm any less confused about the case. I don't know. We've already learned that, yeah, she is not a trusted witness. And that she'll say pretty much anything to get Maki, like, you know, not incarcerated, right? But was Daryon really there? I asked an Interpol about the number, see? I'm sure you'll find the answer intriguing. There's a bunch of numbers and letters. I got something. And the victim, Mr. Leitaus. Would have guessed he was actually from Interpol. What a mess. We don't have any idea what he was investigating. Well, true. We know who shot him now. If he's from Interpol, that can give other people other than Maki. If it's Machi, I'm sorry, by the way. It's just, this is why in school they ask you, how do you say that? Is it Joan or is it John E? It's like, well, it's Johnny. All right, Joan, cool. All right, Anyway, back on topic. If he was there to investigate for Interpol, that means, it could have been a criminal, right? Logic would follow. Lemire told the whole court. That voice now. It was him. I'm sure of it. I heard you, Mr. Daryon. It's another mystery, Apollo. I love those. I don't. Speaking of mysteries, what's Mr. Wright up to? Oh, wouldn't mind asking his opinion. Does it say Apollo Justice or does it say Phoenix Wright on the box? Oh, now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy anywhere. What? Is he some kind of stray that's just wandering in and out at will? Does he take care of you? Do you go to school, Trucy? I wouldn't say that, but he's been going out a lot. Some top secret mission, he said. Uh-huh. Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day. It's your game, dude. Come on. Put your dukes up. Sorry. You need me to help. We'll be fine. Fine. Well, time's a-wasting, as they say. Let's investigate. That's the spirit. Yay. All right, let's chat. Daryon did it. It's a possibility, though the problem is we already, I don't know. In retrospect, that last trial, it can feel like a step backward, because what did we really get from it other than that revelation? But we know the vent. Maki probably did, I don't know. Dump! I guess we didn't learn a lot after all. Lemire dropped a bomb in court today. It was Daryon. Or so she says. Lemire said she'd never forget a voice, right? That's so cool. I guess. Dang, Apollo's not in a good mood. What's that called again? Total Recall? Elephant ear? I bet that's what they're called. Somehow I don't think that's means what you think it means. What does elephant ear mean? What the dub? She got big ears? And she has to be wrong this time. Wrong? Why? Look. Those gunshots were right during the concert. That's right. I was burning up the dance floor at the time. Right. Did you happen to look on stage? Maybe. At Daryon even? You bet I did. He's one of the Gaviniers guitarists after all. He's so cool. Oh, right. He has alibi. Dude. I can't think of a way to fake that. Must have like a cardboard cutout, but even then, like, come on. He's so still and he's so rock solid and just determined. You think his fingers would move a little bit, though. If you're far enough away, maybe you could pull it off, but... No, that's just so stupid. That'd never work. He couldn't have shot Mr. Leetaus backstage. But Lamio heard him, didn't she? She heard Daryan backstage. Well, Well, hold up. If he's a guitarist... Yeah, I want to hear his voice. Somebody's either wrong or lying very badly here. It's always that, isn't it? Interpol agent. Ever thought about Interpol, Trucy? I was wondering what Interpol was. I guess not. They're the guys who catch international criminals. Why can't they just call them international police instead of making up some silly name? I think it's cool. That's the way the world works. Anyway, you think it was investigating Lamia? But why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal. She couldn't be. Don't be fooled by appearances is all I'm saying. But remember, I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palmed coin 50 pieces, okay? If only it were that easy. In fairness, Apollo, first case was kind of that easy. I guess she didn't help out that much, though. She wasn't even there. Well, anyway, for most of it. In any case, side tangent over. We know he was working on something. Maybe it was something that something to do with something. Lots to think about. That something being our case. The last something, I mean. Something like that. Oh my god. Frankly, the whole thing's making my head hurt. What was Mr. Leetaus up to? What does that sound? Trucy, you look like you've seen a ghost. Was that another one of your tricks? It wasn't me. I can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that. Or can I? Oh my god, I forgot about you! Wherever the mundane gives way to miracles, a word is whispered. Gramarn? What? Gramarye. Gramarye. That is absolutely wrong. I'm looking it up. Shout out to Collins Dictionary. Apparently, it's pronounced Godot. No, it's grammary. Another word for the occult. Similar to grimoire. Enough of that. Should probably... we don't have time to expand on what grimoire is, alright? Just look it up, right? Hey, the other day... Hello! Goodbye! You never saw me. Lower the opacity. I'm out of here. He used an invisible spell. Oh my god, did we imagine it? We meet again. Nice to meet you. Who the heck are ya? Take my card. This is a 4 of clubs. Remember that card. Just chucks it. Shut up. Could you please stop smirking like that? It's a mustache, you see. It's really easy to do. Uncle Valent! I did it twice this series. Uncle Valent. He's your uncle. No, silly. He's the great Gramarye. Valent Gramarye. The Grand Magician. Yes, it is I, the great Valent Gramarye. As seen on television. Used to, anyway. God, you need to cut your hair, bro. Could you please stop smirking like that? I only have one picture, I'm afraid, sonny boy. That's all they can afford. I'm a minor character. What are you gonna do? It's been a while, Miss Trucy. 7 years. On the dot. My, how you've grown. Good to see you again, Uncle Valent. You look exactly the same, and I guess that's a blessing. I age gracefully, if you're gonna tell. I have no idea how old he's supposed to be. It's his accent. We're 44. Okay. That could be 44. All right. I hate to intrude, but what is the great magician doing paying us a visit? I believe it was you who wished to see me. No. So be quick with your questions. I'm a busy man. Haha. And do not quail, quake, or quiver. I'm quite tame. Though my starter may sear the sight, I'm quite down to earth when need calls. Ha 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 ha. Does have a certain aura to him. It's true. Guess that's show business.
Let's ask him about the case, Apollo.
His aura sure isn't lost on our magician in the making. Was he behind that stage trick? Oh, dumb. Was he brought in for consulting? You know, with the show.
After all, Uncle Valent's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why they call him Uncle.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a stage name. You mean Mr. Right and this guy? Okay, so he can't be trusted.
No. No, I mean my real daddy.
Dang. Trucy's real father. Apollo, it should not have been that good. Well, R.I.P. Dahlia. Anyway. What's up?
Apollo? Don't tell me you don't know about the troop Gramarye.
Gramarye? Huh? No? Doesn't ring a bell. Though it does sound kind of familiar. Oh, egad! Okay, he does have two portraits. Oh, lost life! Lamentably listless lad. You should get out more. No, stay in more. Watch more television. It's good for you. Do not know of the greatest troupe of magicians on the planet. Sorry, I only keep up with the Harlem Globetrotters. Only have space in my brain for one entertainment team, okay? Valiant Gramarye. Name began to surface in my mind. It was a name I'd heard on television as a kid.
You bet you heard the name. He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. He did hard time for that, but he paid his debts to society.
Oh.
And he made all of this gold disappear from a safe and then escaped from a high security prison. It's all real. They definitely didn't fake it in post.
You said he's a magician? Sonny, what gave it away? Look at me, man. I open the locks to hearts, chained by mediocrity. This is the true miracle of Troupe Gramarye.
Apollo? You don't believe him? How could you?
I don't really trust anybody in the esoteric universe, if I'm being honest. I do remember seeing you on TV a long time ago. Weren't you with someone else? Like a duo?
A duo?
Yeah, you had a partner. Something Gramarye. Yes, Zach Gramarye. A masterful maker of magic. A capable crafter of shining showmanship. What happened to him? Why is everyone so quiet? Dad? No way. Trucy's real well, this is a heck of a time for this to come up. My God, okay. Things are already a little spicy. Throw in a rutabaga. Rutabagas are not spicy. What is wrong with me? Once upon a time, Troupe Gramarye included 2 grand magicians. Myself, Valen Gramarye, and my partner, Zach. And this Zach was...
He was my real dad.
Trucy's father. A magician. Alright. Then that guy at the start, was he a...
There wasn't much point talking about it now that he's... gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not lonely. I got my daddy after all. And you make me laugh, Apollo.
Aw, shucks. Aw, shucks. It's a nice thing anyone could say to me. Glad that I'm good for comic relief, at the least. Apollo!
Not that I see Daddy around much these days.
I've been remiss in remembering my reason for my visit. Oh yeah, why are you here? We're open. Well, I have 2 reasons, in fact. The first being, of course, to twirl my cane around and make you mad. Also to see Miss Trucy.
You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valent.
I'm sure you are. Not one for modesty, are you? When I encountered you at the Coliseum the first time in 7 years, I could fain not contain my emotion. I wept oceans. And to learn you now defend that poor pianist, that blinded boy. What? 'Twas a hot topic of talk amongst the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
Well, it wasn't all my doing.
I'm his defense attorney, actually, sir. My other reason for coming, he just doesn't even care, is this. Oh my God, this game is 1,000 years old. What is that?
That's a videotape. Do we even have the player for that?
Quite so. An ancient relic, some would say. A recording of the concert, no less. I brought it for you, Trucy, on behalf of Troop Gramarye. Will you watch it for me?
Okay. Sure thing. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks. To freaking Rise the Ashes.
Well, okay, we can't all be certain of everything we saw. Let's say we watch the tape one more time.
Okay, Darion's... Is that Darion? I don't recognize the hair. It's just kind of like an empty figure. Stage rises. Sure. Is that him? Well, the spotlight's not even on him. But no, wasn't the killing during the other song? Yeah, when this first came out, bro, they're probably like, dang, dude, this looks good. On Nintendo DS, people probably like, whoa. Which, in fairness, I don't know. Portable system. It's hard to make anything look good, but that is impressive. See you guys' fingers moving? Admittedly, they're moving through the... Okay, we remember it, right? How are you gonna do that, though? That's the biggest magic trick here. All right, they make us watch this over and over again. I'm just gonna cut it out. This is the last time we're ever gonna see it. She appears over there. In quite the impossible fashion, might I add. Or is it?
Wow, it's almost as good as the first time I saw it. Let's watch it one more time.
No, we don't have time for that.
So what's the word? Mysterious? There are more mysterious things than her song going on. Way more mysterious. This valiant Gramarye has good reason to be here today. I wonder what his reasons were to be at that concert.
It's probably consultants. Can we ask him that? I don't know. I don't even know what stuff we would give him. I don't know. Let's try and present something, I guess.
Here, have a cookie. What's this? You'd ask me for a miracle free? Then your wish be granted. Thy will be done. Thy evidence evicted into the ether.
No, please, I need this defense attorney.
Are magicians like this, I wonder?
Eccentric doesn't even begin to... Ugh. Anyway, if you're so magical, can you mix my audio for me? No, can't do it.
So I was wondering, the stunt in the middle of the song there, I didn't see a stunt. What about Lamure vanishing and reappearing? Oh, that. I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen, I didn't even notice. So young to be so jaded. Uh-oh.
A simple sleight of hand. A petite
Prestidigitation?
Okay. Prestidigitation? Makes sense.
A modicum of magic from me to you.
So that's why you were at the concert.
Yes. I was there to watch my trick take to the air.
So you're the one who knows how it's all done, right?
Oh, of course. I'm like a deity. But the stage is my domain. And I'm humble, too. I suffer no mystery upon those flooded. Boards not grasped tightly. Twitched my fingers, what the... It's a potent, primeval power I possess.
Yeah, cool and all. Do you think you could just tell me how you did it? Hey now, Apollo. Trucy, it's a trade secret, silly Willy. That's like totally against the rules. Not during a murder investigation, it's not. Come on.
My's none, for my illusions are mine alone, monsieur.
Oh, it's supposed to be French? Frick. I ain't doing that.
Wait, what? Recall that the terrible occurrence happened later. Now, after my illusion entranced
The audience. Okay. Entranced.
Don't even ask. I won't answer.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Too bad for the child. Whose side are you on?
The child. I, valiant Gramarye, now make my leave, Miss Trucy.
There's no need to rush, Uncle. You should stay out, have some of our tea. That's like toxic, yeah.
I'm afraid I can't. If I may not, I shall not. I've been asked to assist with an analysis, so I shall slink back to the scene.
So you'll be back at the concert venue today?
Correct. You'd call on me, come to the Coliseum. And I'm off. Sayonara, crocodile.
Just gets out of here in a blink. Oh, the world of his cloak, he's gone. Wait. And he turned and walked out through the door normally.
There you go, Apollo. Let's get cracking.
Right.
Valiant Gramarye.
Got a few more things to ask him. Foremost among them, the bit of magic that made Lamior disappear. How he knows Trucy and her real father.
Strange, isn't it? I gotta stop saying that. All right. God, sunshine. Oh my goodness, this place was huge. I underestimated the Gavineers. I'm also on Emma's side now. Real sick of that poster. Spooky, foreboding. I don't like it. Someone died.
What a great day. It's perfect weather for sleuthing.
Yeah, no kidding. Something oddly nostalgic about. No, it just is nostalgic. These nice pastel ways they paint the backgrounds. Is that an effing blimp for the? Oh my god.
The weather matters for an investigation? Indoors?
Don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days?
Is that like metagaming?
You know, I kind of like divide the days up between, are we defending someone, are we investigating something, you know. You don't do that?
Let's just get started. Repair the fourth wall.
Right on. Show us your stuff, Apollo, though.
What stuff?
Your voice training. This is the perfect place for it.
Oh, it's getting too real. I did enough of that at home, thanks.
There's no need to be shy. Keep that up and you'll never make it on the big stage.
I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I am a lawyer.
It was very hard to pass the bar. Then you're in luck because it's a lawyer weather day. Don't just want to face the blue sky and shout objection.
No, I do not want to cause civil unrest. Place and time, Trucy.
Look, the weather has nothing to do with lawyers, okay? Let's get going.
There's really nothing to look at here? Really? Nothing? So they drew all this for just that. Wow, okay.
Look, a massive sign for guilty as charged, or a giant prosecutor Gavin stares out over the arena. Is that supposed to be him? I don't see it.
Oh, maybe I can take it to the office when they're done with it.
That is the size of our office, Trucy.
Where'd you even put it?
Can't even get it through the door. Now I'll put it outside. That'd be good for business.
Yeah, this concert that's not going on anymore.
Just as long as no one comes expecting us to prosecute.
If anyone comes looking for a concert, leave it to me.
Guess you can't put on a show.
This is part of some twisted plan of hers to make her singing debut.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Sunshine Coliseum. Sure is living up to the name.
It's huge. Mr. Gavin got to play in this enormous stage. I'm so jealous. Someday I'll fight my first battle on this stage too.
Battle?
Well, yeah, it's a Coliseum.
Battle of the bands, okay.
Then don't do gladiatorial contests at these places anymore, Trucy.
Really? Oh, I have no idea. Wonder why they stopped.
So it's barbaric. I need to do chords of steel vocal training. Sometimes I worry about her. She's just pulling your leg. Maybe she's not. Does she go to school? I guess she has to, right?
Look, a blimp.
Those balloons next to it have sponsor ads on them?
Let's see. Big sale, all shirts 50% off.
It's an ad for the department store next door.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're discounting the merchandise for this store.
That creature again!
That's the police mascot, the blue badger.
It's life-sized.
Haven't you seen them around town patrolling the streets? Now even Law and Order have mascots.
I'd run from the thing even if it wasn't a criminal. Why does its head wobble like that when it walks? It's freaky.
I don't think you're showing the true blue badger spirit, Apollo. He can't help the body he was born with.
Fine. Anyway, there's a dog.
In case you were curious. Now let's move on backstage. You know, I think it's a good thing, so at least have that. Because otherwise, this entire investigation is like 3 screens or some crap. A little variety goes a long way. That's what I always say. Oh, hey,
Mr. Attorney.
Lamior. That voice of you, I'm...
Sorry about today, really. There's nothing you need to apologize for. You were merely defending Maki. Are you okay? Alone, I mean, you know. Humans are blessed with 5 senses. Even robbed of one, we get by. Though it does make being a witness rather difficult. Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. How? Yeah, what? And we weren't even talking. I heard your footsteps several times the days before. Oh! You must have great ears then. Ears that heard the crime taking place. I don't doubt her. I don't know, I'm on her side. She probably did. What I'm thinking about is we've already established there are ventilation shafts. Who's to say with her acute hearing, you know, she couldn't hear faint gunshots, and 2 of them. They say they ran simulations, but I'm curious if they tested that. You know what I mean? I mean, we gotta, you know, trust in the, you know, police investigation, but like, how thorough were they? That's what I cast suspicion on. So let's talk about Daryan. That was quite a statement you made in court about hearing Daryan Crescent's voice at the time. I did not know his name, but I never forget a voice. As I said in court, I was on my way backstage. That is when I heard his voice. Guessing Daryan and Mr. Litaus were talking about something. The next moment I heard those shots. Why didn't you call security? To be honest though, the noise was quite frightening. I never imagined the gunshots might be real. And I was in quite a hurry myself. I felt the scene at once. Was Maki with her at the time? It really was Daryan's voice that she heard. Yeah. How do we explain that, though? Was there's a microphone on the floor right now. At least she certainly thinks it was. Why the blue text, Apollo? What's going on with that big guy? Okay. All right. You know, I'm not gonna get married to the idea of her testimony being correct. Let's keep an open mind here. I met Maki before my debut. I was singing in a restaurant in Borginia. He was playing the piano? Yes. He was very kind to me when he learned I could not see. So when he started playing, opposites? When Maki pretending he couldn't see? No, it wasn't then. That began after our major debut. After I became known as the landscape painter in sound. It must have been tough for you, saying he couldn't see and all the while acting as your eyes. We held hands always. He would write with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know. He was a smart, gentle boy. And he would never do this, ever. I think I see what she's getting at. Maki would never harm a soul.
And as his defender, I have to believe that. I have a tendency to not when I'm doing these playthroughs. It's just, you know, I doubt everything, right?
Mr. Litaus. Yes, he was an Interpol agent, I hear. You really had no idea. Of course not. No one did. Guess that's what it means to be undercover. But someone was after him. They had to know who he really was. Why'd he pose as my manager? I don't understand. You have no idea? I can only assume that he was investigating me. But why? What makes you think that? Perhaps it is not so. But I cannot deny the possibility because of my condition. As my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past clouded from memory. Yeah, amnesia and I can't see Jesus Christ. Clouded, right. But is that even true? I'm so suspicious of the goddamn blind girl. God dang it.
So Pattern, man, you gotta she can't goddamn see. Just drop it, man.
You're right.
Wait, what are you doing here? I'll be going. It's just stalking Apollo. Truly is an awful man. I mean,
the darkness that I fear is not the darkness that I see whenever I open my eyes. The real darkness lies in my heart.
Your heart?
I have no memory of the time before I became Lamior. I awoke from darkness, into darkness, you might say.
Well, ain't that weird?
I was singing in a restaurant those days.
What was it that she said about not being able to remember the light?
I do not know my past. Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past.
Why would you say that in this franchise of all places? Oh my god.
Everything before becoming Lamior is lost to me. But I don't think you... I can think of no other explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me?
That's kind of a stretch, ma'am. Do you think your past might be related to this case somehow?
No way. That seems really unlikely to me.
That is the author trying to tell you, yes, it is. But I'm ignorant, so I'm going to ignore it.
I mean, you're such a sweet person, Lamior. Currently, I am. I thank you, Maki. Tu tells me this often when I fear who I might have been.
Okay. Got any presents for her? Well, I mean, we could show you this now. Oh, guess not. I was just thinking now that the gag order is over, you know, there's no harm in it. I feel like most of the stuff here we've already showed her. Anything weird about the autopsy? How many times am I going to check the goddamn autopsy? Let's... wait. Oh, we showed her the tape. We did get that new. We took a look at your performance again, and I gotta say, I'm such a big fan. It was even better the second time.
Thank you. That reminds me. That was an incredible illusion you pulled off. Any idea how you did it? Illusion?
Oh, that's right.
When you teleported from one stage to the other, you don't remember? Yes, apparently they hired a professional magician.
Valant Grandmarie. I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done?
I'm afraid I cannot. Mr. Grammary made me swear to never tell a soul.
I was afraid of that. Also, she couldn't see it happening. No clues there.
Hard to be a magician if you can't keep a secret, you know. You'd be out of a job. I'm reminded that I wish to speak to you about something.
Oh. Yeah, what's up? What's poppin'?
When I was walking this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind.
You don't say. It's been sitting there for like 3 episodes.
Oh, that's been laying there since the day before. Why was she suddenly southern? I don't know.
It just comes out sometimes. Sorry.
Might I touch it?
You gonna get some earwax? I mean, it's not even mine.
I thought as much.
Huh? What are you looking? Wait, is that a part of her gig? So she can sing?
This is one of our headsets. Everyone on staff wears them during a concert.
I wonder whose those were.
We use it for communication. Be quite inconvenient for it to go missing.
We'll hold on to it for you then. We'll get a Prosecutor Gavin when we see him.
That's the best. Thank you.
So can I put it on? Trucy, you're gonna get wax in your ear. That's nasty. Attached? I'm not some kind of robot Apollo. Headset attached to Trucy. Wait, she put it on? What the? Everyone on staff was hearing out of one of these headsets. This might warrant some inquiry. Okay. Can I ask you about the headset? You said that all concert staff were wearing one.
That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on staff had one, of course. And all the band members, too.
All the band members, including... Well, When she heard what she heard, was she wearing one? That's important to this. So Prosecutor Gavin and his lackeys had them. Lackeys, Apollo, goodness.
Co-workers makes a little more sense.
They're quite helpful, though limited. They only work within 30 feet or so.
Okay, that's definitely going to come up.
After all, they're only for use on stage. Any stronger signal would interfere with the sound system.
That makes sense. You'd think someone would notice if they dropped their only communication lifeline. So why was this one lying here? Maybe the person it was attached to didn't care? Did we confirm that it's hers, though? Looks pretty normal. It doesn't hurt to probe.
10 for that, little buddy. This is Trucy reporting in.
Why the sudden silence?
No one answered.
Don't be silly.
Let's go to receiver that doesn't receive. That's like Emma not performing forensic investigation.
That, is a stretch. You make her sound like she's some kind of forensic investigation machine.
She's just a detective. I mean, not just a detective. She's a great detective. And that's just silly. Unless she's a super high-tech android that runs on Snackos. Ooh. Yet again, the Snackos. God, I kind of want one. Is that... I just imagine it's a chocolate... Listen, this sounds nasty. But whatever a Cheeto's made out of, replace that with chocolate. You know what I mean? Like, somebody can figure that out. Now, there's no cheese involved. Then again, cheese and chocolate. I feel like that's a combination. Am I thinking of cheesecake? What effing ever. Let's vamoose. So I think we're done here. And instead, I don't know, let's peep out that stage one more time. We definitely gotta hit this up at some point. What's going on here? Oh. Who is it?
That song. Isn't that the one Lamior was singing?
Yeah, you're right. The guitar serenade.
I'd love to do a show on stage like this one day.
I'd like to see it.
The house is full. And as one, the audience sighs with wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air.
Wait, aren't you a magician? Why would you stay in your lane, Trucy? I mean, you're still young. You can learn many things, but...
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a magician.
Some dedication to her craft. Ah, Jesus! You are stalking me! Are you? No, it's a coincidence. Well,
if it isn't Miss Trucy, oh, hello again. Indeed it is.
Uncle Valance, funny bumping into you.
What exactly are you doing here? I take real responsibility in tasks undertaken. I am inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss.
The Lamior teleportation illusion. Ooh.
Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. And I went about my exacting examination. I happened to notice the piano. And I remember that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Apollo, maybe Uncle Valance can share some light on the things.
I'll say. Just leaves. No, we're leaving now.
Oh, come on.
Hey, you ever seen one of these?
What's gonna express my shock and chagrin? All I can see before me is the stage and me upon it. Nothing smaller, nothing less radiant catches my eye.
What did he say that? Sure, Apollo, you're getting on in the years. Not much time left to make your mark, huh?
Oh, you were saying that to Valent.
This is not how I was seeing it.
So he doesn't care about what I have to show him. Went about it in a very roundabout way.
I was wondering about the stunt in that video, right in the middle of the song.
I didn't see a stunt.
Were you even watching it, Trucy?
I guess I'm used to seeing that happen. I didn't even notice.
So young to be... Oh, wait, we've already discussed this. Huh. Yeah, no dice. Not getting anything out of him, even here. So much for evidence. Let's chat, buddy.
I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Lamior's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
We've already established this, Trucy. I'm fairly certain the purple prosecutor petitioned on my performance. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear like a dream." Like a dream. Yet what I can work with on a stage meant for musical endeavors. There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorceries. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted. Okay.
Oh my god, again?
She disappeared from the top of the tower, but in order to move, you would have to use some sort of secret tunnel. But it was airborne. I don't even get it. People come to me because I'm a professional among my peers. My illusions are custom made for time and place. Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of Troop Grammary are concerned.
So you're here checking on your trick to make sure it went well.
And went well it did. Now, speaking of pianos, that piano over there troubles me. What?
Maki was on that. Uh-oh. What's got your attention, mister?
Why? Why am I suspicious? You asked why?
I think it's probably quicker if we just ask him directly. Jesus Christ, this guy's a handful.
I know what you are thinking in the head of yours. Grammary, yes. You say I recall seeing him on television.
Yeah, we've established it. We're just talking in circles, man.
Something of that sort.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I do recall that.
He just read your mind, Apollo. Or everyone tells him that, and he made a good guess.
It was 20 years ago. A young magician, a genius of his time, came down among us. Oh. Doesn't look 20 years ago. His name was Magnifi Gramarye. It was he who began the great troupe Gramarye. At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was.
Wait, this suspicious music. It sounds like a good old time.
Do you have a vague memory of that? Yeah. Yet several years ago, that time came to an end. My troupe pulled a vanishing act, yes. Cries from magic no longer heard. The TV screen a barren wasteland stripped of illusion.
That's not true. I went to all your shows. Like that one in the parking lot down at the supermarket.
Yeah, the life of an entertainer. When you start playing in supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble. Jeez. We hone our skills at these small venues, always awaiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise from obscurity onto fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that is Gramarye, but for my partner.
Your partner?
Yes, Zach Gramarye. Trucy's dad. Before he disappeared 7 years ago, there was no name higher than Gramarye in the show business circles. None.
Not even you?
I will see us return to glory. I, valiant Gramarye.
Jesus Christ. I sympathize, buddy. What is there to say? I mean, you know, sometimes things fall out of fashion, you know what I mean?
It sucks. Our founder, Magnifi Gramarye, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles.
I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made the whole jumbo jet go, what happened to the jet again?
Apparently someone doesn't remember it as well as they thought. Must have not made that big of an impact.
Of all the would-be magicians who came to this door, only Zach and I had the talent. In no time at all, Valiant and Zach were the shining stars in the Gramarye crown.
Cool, huh? And Zach Gramarye was my dad.
Now that Magnifi and Zach are gone, I have but one wish. Let it be I, Valiant Gramarye, who brings the Gramarye miracle back to the big stage.
I'm rooting for ya, Uncle.
Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skills by my side.
One skill coming up.
Oh goodness, stop that! You're gonna have an ulcer. How do we manage to get off topic of the case so fast? This is not even. It's not even about friggin'. Okay, let's try again. What would he know about? I don't know. I don't think he witnessed the crime scene. But is that really all the information we have? I don't know. Let's just start poking around. That's what I do last time. Let's look at the piano.
That's one big piano. I'd even be bold enough to say it's grand. Never actually played one.
Should get Mr. Wright to teach you sometime. Wait, really? You never even touched a key? Nope.
I don't interfere with Daddy's work. No good. He can't play either.
That's such a good joke, and I interrupted it.
Kind of feel bad for the guy now. Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back. This could be the debut of a prodigy.
Okay, a singer, magician, and a what was that sound?
Ew.
Did you make that noise just now?
Let me try it again.
What's that sound?
You know, I think something's stuck in the piano.
Time to take a look under the hood. What's that? No way. That has to be for the fire.
This is stuck in between the strings. Looks like some kind of switch.
Someone must have thrown that into the piano to time with the part of the song when the fire would ignite. Well, that's one mystery solved. How does that really help us, though? Maybe Uncle will help us out and discover some of it. I'm just saying it looks like a lighter. You know what I mean? I think that's intentional.
The switch sitting here, tempting me to push it.
Don't! You might blow up the whole Coliseum, Trucy!
Oh. Apollo, please. Didn't bet every strange switch triggers a bomb. That kind of old-fashioned crime drama thinking doesn't cut it in our busy times. I'm just saying, there's bombs in the second game. We could have it again. All right, Trucy P.I., please enlighten me. What do you think this switch does? Maybe it turns on the electric razor in Prosecutor Gavin's dressing room? Hey, switch for a razor. It's kind of convoluted. Okay. Really? Well, you have any idea, Master Illusionist? Maybe you can help us out. Nothing? Man, you're just full of it. No, it's the opposite. He's not full of anything. Well, let's see what we got here. Now, that's a big instrument case. That's a case for a contrabass, I think. What? Like contraband and a bass? No, contrabass. What? You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet. It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument. You could fit 5 Trucys in there, I bet. Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? A tool? Wow. I wonder who left it sitting open like that. Dunno. That'd be relevant. Guess not. Also, now I can press the ladder. That's the ladder we use to climb up the stage tower. Not a moment I'm likely to forget anytime soon. Me neither. I'll never be able to climb another tower again without thinking about it, you know? What? Never be able to climb a tower again, period. Okay. Goodness. I really don't click on enough background stuff, I'll be honest. Like, you know. That's half the fun of the investigations, you know what I mean? That's, I guess, my one criticism for this series. But come on, man. You're always in a hurry to find the truth. Enjoy. Look at the, you know, take time to smell the pansies or whatever. Is that the term? Something about that does not sound right. Smelling pansies. Oh, I figured it out. Good. I still can't believe we found Maki and Mr. Lataus up on that tower. Yeah, I used to not like high places. Now I know I don't like high places. It's not like it would have been nicer if we found a dead body closer to the ground, though. Speak for yourself. Well, that reminds me, Daddy's bad with heights, too. Well, he did fall from a bridge. No kidding. He took me on a Ferris wheel a while ago, you know. Halfway through, his face got all green, and he mumbled objection over and over. Poor guy. He has seen a lot of trauma. What's there to say other than that? All these electronics. Must be sound related. Dude, we literally did sound mixing. How could you forget that? Doesn't seem like a bunch of machines like this make you want to just fiddle with them? You touch a single knob. If you get into my office and mess with my knobs, I would cry. You get so used to your sound and how it's set up. Honestly, dude, it's I didn't get it. I used to not get it, right? Now I get it. It's just evil. Don't do that. Can I fiddle, Apollo, please? No fiddling. You'll break something. You're gonna make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs. That's what Daddy always says. These eggs are kind of expensive, and, you know, the person that's doing the audio engineering probably has other gigs, and they, you know, they needed to be a certain way, you know, just looking out for them. Fiddles with it anyways. Anyway, I think that's actually it. Hard to believe. I felt like it was pretty thorough. I guess all that's left now is, yeah, the dressing rooms. Let's see what we got in here. Apparently nothing. People did leave a comment telling me about this, though. I wonder if it still shows up. This place is decorated like a high school dance. Well, I think our decorations were paper, not chains. The Gaviners are into chains. It's part of their image. No kidding. Ever since they used chains on the cover art for Gonna Lock You Up, they're really into the whole police thing, aren't they? Be cooler if they turned on the red light. They don't have to turn on the red light. Okay. So that's a little reference to a band that only I like and no one else. It's my special thing, F you. In reality, I don't know if I truly like them, though. I think it's just I discovered it at a young age, like, you know, like 7, 8, or like, I think it was like 9, right? And I'm like, I love this sound. It's so cool. But, like, do I truly like it, or is it just the fact that, like, you encountered it so early on in life that it forms your opinion around that, like, time? I think about that a lot, specifically with the type of games that I like. And my counter argument is I listen to country music for most of my life, and I still often hate that crap. So, anyway. Oh, the most heavenly sound in the world. Not. There's only one person I know who can match munch with such venom.
What are you doing there?
Hello, Emma. Looking as grumpy as ever.
Ooh, sending the sass back. No, am I supposed to be happy?
He gave me a second degree in court, and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool. You're talking about the bloodstain thing? My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh? But the bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all. You're a hero, Emma. Now we know that Mr. Latehouse was really with Interpol.
I don't know why she'd get a grilling. I don't know. I see her position as a necessary factor in reaching the truth. You're aiding justice, Emma. God, I'm such a sucker.
We wouldn't have found that without you. Come on.
I suppose.
Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after
He was finished chewing me out. A little reward? Okay. I'm done. I get it.
Are chocolate snackos popular down at the precinct? I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again.
Be my guest. You're not gonna find any clues in here.
Though I did find something strange.
Oh.
You don't say.
Well, hit me with it. I'm sorry, I gotta go for the most interesting thing first.
What'd you find? It's so little I must have passed over it yesterday. I found it under the sofa.
Well, that is a fascinating device.
What is it?
I guess Trucy wouldn't know.
Part of some device, I think. No clue what.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, look at that thing. It's got a fuse for crying out loud. Ladies, use your noggins. It's a fire. Ah!
The bit sticking out from the end looked familiar, so I had it examined. Turns out it's an antenna. Oh, like a beetle?
Trucy.
Like on a cell phone. This device must use an electronic signal of some kind. Electronic signal, okay.
Jesus, it's driving me crazy. It's okay. Oh, Johnny was so proud of you. I'm not fishing for compliments that I'm an ace detective or nothing. 'Cause I ain't. You play all these ace attorney, Ice Omnium 5, friggin' Danganronpa, all that just makes you more suspicious stuff. Don't make you any smarter. I don't know, probably, maybe. I'll say this. The Danganronpa series makes you think of things in the most ridiculous way that'll never be applicable in real life, and that is that franchise's strongest aspect. Ace Attorney's strongest aspect? The ladies, am I right? I'm just kidding. Sorry. It's obviously the characters, but yeah,
I met my embarrassment quote of the year. That's for sure. Well, that's a good thing. Now you won't be embarrassed anymore.
It's Trucy. Looking on the brighter side of things.
How? I mean, think about it. Now you don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year. If it only worked that way. Just bugs me to think that little kid outsmarted me.
Little kid? He's like what? That is so like her. 1 year age difference.
You little child. You outsmarted me, a grown adult woman. Clavier Gavin, get real. Makes him even more suspicious now that we know he can see.
Oh, you're talking about Maki. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
He could have seen the air duct and he could have shot the revolver. That's not how it sounded in Lamior's testimony. You mean her saying she heard Detective Darion's voice at the scene? Yeah. That's right. Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing for once in a while in this darn country? What's this country coming to?
I pretend I didn't hear that. Like, how's that bad to say? Not to suck up to Emma again, but like, think about it, right?
If it's straightforward, we can catch them no problem. It's not a big deal. I mean, yeah, if someone has to die, that's what I'm getting at. Was that true, what you said in court today? About the case?
Emma, I said a lot of stuff yesterday.
About how everything was happening according to the song lyrics. I mean, yeah. I found the link, It was me. Let's go over the lyrics one more time. We worked really hard at composing this song, so...
Oh my god, they're actually just going through the lyrics again. Jesus Christ, we got it. Guitar up in the sky. Bullet, owie, I'm gonna die. Those are the lyrics. Can you remember them? It'll come up in the chord, you know.
It's kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence. I know. And I found it. What? Do you think the same person did all this?
Don't ask me.
I didn't do it?
Not ruling that out yet.
But neither did I. I couldn't fit through that air vent anyway.
What? You all think I did it? No, true. No one even said that, bro. No one. Why are you self-reporting, bro? Trucy.
Sometimes I worry about that girl.
Well, that's all we got? Huh. Okay. Is there anything in the crime scene? I mean, she already spelled it out for us. Probably not going to find any new clues. Oh, wow. Just see where they took it.
The carpet's been torn.
That's the part we did the luminol testing, remember? Lunimol? What's lunimol? It's luminol. Get it right. Emma's kind of scary when it comes to science.
She's a bit of a strict teacher.
We'll learn the word and not incite her wrath again.
That's really all that led to? Okay.
The shooter must have used that to climb the vent.
All this tragedy because someone left a stepladder here.
Nothing Mr. Late's house was shot because of the stepladder, Trucy.
You think it was Maki?
I guess the air vent is pretty small. Does that prove he was at the scene? Did he escape in time between the gunshots and us opening the door? I don't know about that. Can we just look up there? That's the air vent, right? What's with the frown?
Can't a girl frown anymore? Is that a crime? Ugh.
I'm just saying.
Maki Tobaye's fingers are on that air vent. Why would his fingerprints be there if there weren't the shooter?
It's not a question I want to answer in court.
Wipe that frown off your face. One stick in the mud per crime scene, please. Guess girls can frown, but defense attorneys can't.
Ugh, the double standard. I can't effing find anything. All right, F it. I'm pressing the button. Wait, she didn't give us the device. I mean, I guess why would she? But can I just... I mean... You know it's gonna do it, right?
The switch. Tempting me.
Don't do it, Trucy. Well, in that case, have a look at this.
Do you think you could take a look at this, please? A small device. From a small man. Okay, looks like a transmitter. Transmitter? You press this switch, and it sends out a signal. No idea what for, though.
You mean an electronic signal?
Like a cell phone?
And we're round circle.
Say, Emma, you know that strange object you had before?
Oh, yeah, this thing?
Let me try pressing this switch. Huh?
Yeah! Oh no, we burned Emma! Sky! It's on fire. Emma's device is on fire. Oh my god, throw the melon at it. It only made it worse. No, the melon's gone too! What's the big idea, huh? Ah!
Did she slap me? No. Now she's looking the other way like nothing happened. I gotta wipe the chocolate off my cheek. You gotta be kidding me, Missy. Well, now we know what it is. It's an igniter.
This part here must work like a lighter? It nearly lit me up, that's for sure.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't know. I totally knew.
I suppose.
At least we're getting somewhere with this case. I know, it feels like forever.
Hey, Apollo. Let's ask Emma one more time about the switch. Now that she has some first-hand experience. And third-degree burns.
No, you don't.
Exaggerator.
Out with it.
Tell me what you know, Missy. What are you trying to do, burn me alive? Come on, it was just a few sparks. Says you. You weren't the one holding it. There's no sparks flying here, just with you two talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, now we know this is a remote for an igniter. Let me see that for a sec.
Okay.
Wait, fingerprints. You're right. Well, this is definitely a little transmitter. The signal's weak. Probably only reached, 30 feet. A transmitter, huh?
Well, that got updated. What does that do for us?
Incidentally, if you look at the cross-section diagram of the stage area,
Another diagram? Oh, good heavens.
oh, this is what I wanted to know earlier, though. Like, genuinely, what is the orientation with the stage and the dressing rooms?
Because in the hallway, we know there's stairs. Now we know where they go to. Awesome.
Let's see. 30 feet from Lamior's dressing room is... yeah, that covers the backstage completely. Also looks like it would cover the stage.
Okay.
Kind of seems unlikely anyone would use this on stage.
Unless it was obscured with a little piano. Well, I guess you say grand piano.
Guess I'd best be getting on with my investigation. As much as it is fun to be burned alive by Mr. Forehead. Yeah, we're off to look for more clues elsewhere. Feel better just knowing what this thing is now, though. I'll have to look into igniters a little bit more later. Good luck, Emma. I'd like to know a little bit more about igniters myself.
Okay, we do get that as evidence. Sicko mode. Well, what do we do now? Are we kind of dismissed here? I don't know. You know what? We'll try one more time, then we hit the road. You think you could take a look at this? I already gave it to you, so you can now look at it. Anywho, surprisingly, I don't think we learned much of anything with this case. I mean, we got Lamior's testimony. We got to know that an igniting device was used and a magician was employed to do the trick. Now we have this diagram showing, the stage. The trick itself also seems pretty simple. But how would Lamior... how would she know... Man, because there obviously is a tunnel here, but... Well, if it's a straight shot, even though she couldn't see, she'd be fine. She said it herself, Maki and her always hand on hand. Except this one time, though. We're doing it. You know what? This is a building episode, and next time on Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, we're gonna finish the Lego set. That came out weird. I'm sorry. All right. See you next time. Bye.